Hello, this is Wale, or I am Wale, Aka-Bashorun, and the topic for today's blog is micromanagement. In my humble opinion and experience, one of the most misunderstood and misused terminologies in the workplace. There are three things that I strongly believe around micromanagement. First one is no manager wants to be labeled as such. The second one is micromanagement is no bueno for all involved. And by the way, that's Spanish for no good. From the employee's perspective, it's demoralizing, it frustrates, it stifles their creativity, to name a few. From you, the manager's perspective, it probably is going to be a waste of your time, or could be a waste of your time, not to mention the fact that by micromanaging, you may be creating an environment where nothing gets done without your direct involvement. And oh, by the way, if you think that's a good thing, there'll be another video about that coming soon. The third point that I strongly believe around micromanagement is it doesn't matter what your intentions are. And I say that because I do believe some micromanagers out there come from a good place. They have the experience, they have the success, so they want to go about telling everybody how to do something. Go back to point number 2, no bueno. Wikipedia defines micromanagement as a management style whereby a manager closely observes and/or controls the work of their subordinates or employees. Micromanagement is generally considered to have a negative connotation. A simple enough definition. What I will add to that is especially if the person that you're monitoring their work and giving them direction has a history of successfully completing that task, or has the necessary experience or skill set to do it without your involvement. That's when it really gets frustrating. Now here's the flip side. Because of this fear of being labeled as a micromanager, especially for newer, less experienced managers, it poses a conundrum. And that conundrum is they may now shy away from giving direction when it is necessary and needed. And I'll give you a personal example of what I mean by when it's necessary and needed. In college, I was a decathlete and also a soccer player. So when I decided to take up the challenge of playing golf, I had really high expectations of myself. Where did these high expectations come from? Well, the golfers I watched growing up did not look like decathletes or soccer player. That has since changed. The golfers today are superior athletes, but back then, they were not. So I thought it was going to be a breeze. Well, you know how this story ended. I was awful at golf to the point where I almost gave it up. Well, after overcoming my stubbornness, I finally went to see a professional instructor who micromanaged me on how to learn this game. And I joke about that, obviously, but they told me how to hold a club, how to take away, how to swing. They watched me do it over and over again. And I listened to every single thing they said. So here is my point. The next time you as a manager want to tell people exactly how to do something and provide oversight for them, I want you to ask yourself this question. Am I giving this person the necessary direction to be successful? Or am I micromanaging them? Choose wisely.